Hello, welcome to the next section. Let's make some prefabs. We will learn the basics of audio in Unity, then we will create a player controller for our game, and then we will create prefabs for player, wall, and collectibles. Finally, we will build our map. Now we move on to the first video, audio and sound effects in Unity. In this video, we are going to take a look at the basics of audio and sound effects. Adding sound in Unity is simple enough, but you can implement it better if you understand how sound travels. While this is extremely important in 3D games because of the added third dimension, it is quite important in 2D games, just in a slightly different way. Importing audio into Unity follows the same processes as importing any other type of asset. To locate the audio listener, click the main camera, and then look over at the inspector. It should be located near the bottom. If for some reason it isn't there, you can always add it by clicking the Add Component button, type Audio Listener, and select it from the list. The important thing to remember is that an audio listener is the location of the sound, so it makes sense as to why it is typically placed on the main camera, but it can also be placed on a player. The audio source is where the sound comes from. This can be from many different objects within a scene, as well as background and sound effects. When it comes to picking the right kind of music for your game, just like the aesthetics, you need to think about what kind of mood you are trying to create. For this project, we're going to stick with the happy version, but I encourage you to experiment with other genres too. You can download the sounds from these links. For chime sound, go to this link. Then for being attacked by the enemy, we use cat purr audio. And for the collecting health sound, we use the audio named correct. For the bonus, we use this signal ring audio. And we use this audio for the background. Once you choose which music better suits the kind of feel you want to create for your game, import both the sound and the music inside the project. Now I create two folders, Sound FX and Music, respectively. Now I drag the music to the music folder. So if we check, all the files are present. Now in our scene, we need to first create an empty game object by clicking Game Object, Create Empty. Next, I rename it as Background Music. Then I attach an audio source component. Next, we need to drag and drop the music we decided on, downloaded, into the audio clip variable and check the loop option, so the background music will never stop. Also, check that Play on Awake is checked as well, even if it should be by default, so the music will start playing as soon as the game starts. Hit play to start the game. Lastly, adjust the volume, depending on the music you chose. This may require a bit of playtesting. I set the volume to 0.1. In the end, this is how the component should look.